Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another Wednesday, which means it's time for another Nozz watches with great concern, Zombieland Saga. So, oh boy, you fuckers are really encouraging with the comments, aren't you? But, yes, in the last episode, we had a fun time. We had a fun time where they did rap instead of the metal, and you know what? Like, I mean, I would have liked for them to keep the metal aesthetic, because, I mean, we kind of need more of that, but hey, at least, more of you guys have actually told me of anime that has metal themes, so that's good. That's really good. I like that, but you know what? Like, I had one here for a minute, and now I don't have it. Now it's getting upset! Now it's getting really upset! But I did like the hip-hop thing, and like, if they bounce around genres, then okay, but my greatest fear is them just reverting right back, like, oh, fuck it, let's just do a regular-ass idol thing with boring-ass J-pop. It sounds the exact fucking same. So anyone who says, like, J-pop is a fucking valid genre of music, you're wrong. You're wrong. Stop being wrong. But, oh boy, but yeah, we've still got to figure out like, more about the characters, kind of get more backstory on them, I imagine. Because imagine that's really going to be the idea. Like, hey, what's going on with you guys? Like, hey, what's going on? Like, hey, how you doing? Let's get this idol group together and be friends. Also, one thing, someone said, well, no, she's got a big thing on her head and she got hit by a car. Of course she doesn't remember anything. Yeah, but the courtesan got decapitated. I'd say that's probably something that would also cause a bit of head trauma. Just a thought. I don't know, but anyway, like I said, I like this show. I want to like this show, but I am getting really, 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 really concerned. And let's see if those concerns bear out, shall we? In 3, 2, 1, and go. Last time on Zombieland Saga, concerns. I'm imagining just spit hot rap is not something I thought I'd hear that voice say. But okay then. Okay, what the Also, I realize that's Okabe now. I realize that. So yeah, sorry. Like, I've literally, like, after I finished recording, like, last week, I was like, oh wait, that's Okabe. I hope nobody fucking calls me on that. And then everyone called me on it. They literally said it in front of everybody that they were zombies. Like, this should be... like, this should be their selling point, their gimmick. Like, even if they just, like, have the kayfabe that they're actually people pretending to be zombies. They really like making Okabe's voice actor do English, don't they? Alright then. Maybe it's because one of them is still trying to eat people. He can't spell it in English. What the fuck? Oh, so a flash mob then. A flash mob. Jeez. Why do they have a Meiji era fucking... Why do they have a Meiji era person there again? I don't think... I thought they were doing idols, not geisha. God, why does her all make such gross noises? Like, are they gonna, like, decay? Are they gonna just start decaying? Because, like, that was a really squishy arm movement. I... I feel like maybe... I feel like maybe Okabe is not exactly the best management. I feel like maybe he is the possible worst management they ever could have had. I don't know, just a thought. I still hate this song. I still hate this song. Like, I could tolerate it. I could tolerate this song, like, if we hadn't got that sick fucking metal theme in the first episode. Like, last time I'll bring it up, I promise. But just... Like, do the Japanese just not like metal? Is that, like, a thing? Like, I'm actually asking. Like, is it, like, does the Japanese culturally just not like metal? Like, is that why they seem to try and avoid it wherever the fuck they can? I don't know. Like, I mean, they have, like, a whole concept of it, baby metal, where they have fucking essentially real-life lollies singing metal. Is that the only way to make them like it, to have fucking, to make metal moe? How does this show end? Or not even this show, how does this story end? Because I don't know if the show will actually go to the end of whatever story they have. I think this is only, like, what, like 12 episodes? Like, does the end of the show does the end of the story have them becoming famous, or do they all just fucking pass on the afterlife because necromancy's bad? She already did. Yeah, that's probably something that they, should have sorted out at the beginning. I feel like nobody here knows how to run a fucking idol group. Okay, but why are you yelling that? Did your ears fall off? What the fuck? You're gonna make the criminal who has no idea how idol shit works the leader. Okay, then. Let's just get a tone-deaf Backstreet Boy while we're at it. Feel like Lily might be in some sort of denial. I don't know. Jeanne d'Arc, really? Jeanne d'Arc, or... That's just hype as shit. That's actually pretty fucking hype. Sounds more like a team name. Sounds like a team name more than the band name. But that's pretty hype. Is she going to write something? For a second there, I thought something was gonna happen. For a second there, I thought something neat was gonna happen. Why does Tai hate her so much? Like, why? Like, it's always her. Why? Did they have beef when they were alive or something? Was... Can they even smell? Do they even have a sense of smell? So what was the name? What was the name? I only call it Fran. I'm surprised zombies are even capable of sneezing. What? Fran Choo Choo. Fran Choo Choo. That's not a word! That's not a word, though! I think I liked Death Musume better. Oh, fucking... How did they... Like, okay, when they dubbed this, how did they do that? Did they turn that into a joke about her? Because it's got a dub, right? This got a dub, right? How did they translate that joke? Because I'm only vaguely aware of, like, the difference between kanji, kana, and higarakana and all that shit. And she's just smoking an opium pipe. No, at the very least, Tay is good at menial tasks. Is she ever gonna wake up? Is Tay ever gonna fucking wake up? Or has she been awake the whole time and she's just an idiot? I must go now. My people need me. Ooh. That's a skull fracture. I wonder when she's gonna figure out that she never wound up being an idol and she just got hit by a fucking truck on the way to school. How do you even know what a fucking idol is? Oh my god. How the fuck does Yukari even know what an idol is? Like, that's another thing. Like, I mean, these people have been awake for a lot, what, like one day? They've been alive? Alive? Basically? And, like... And she's already like, oh yeah, no. And, like, Japanese has changed a bit since the Meiji era. Like, a little, not much, but a little bit. It's like if I went back to the Victorian era, it would take me a minute. Like, I'd be able to understand them, and I could probably get to the point where they could understand me, but it would take me a minute. And even that's me when I go out of my way to learn about these history periods, and I actually read literature from those time periods. Just trample her underfoot. The weak get left behind. Just trample her underfoot. Oh god, like, for real, like, this... Conceptually, this is dumb, and I'm hoping they had a good gimmick at the start, and I'm hoping they follow through on it. That's my main fear. I mean, I hope this is work on boy band rules, where there's a minimum requirement. Hey, being an idol just means you need to sell your soul and become a slave to whoever owns your contract. How is that different from being a zombie tied to a necromancer? Probably because they were forced to do it by their parents, and they went into a audition that sealed their fate before they even knew what the fuck it entailed. That's usually how it fucking works. Idol culture needs to die. Boy band culture has died in the States, and that was our equivalent. That was the Western equivalent. I shouldn't say our, because I'm not American, but still. Like, come on, Japan, catch up. Like, we need more idols getting caught doing drugs. That's what killed boy bands. That's what killed boy bands. We need more idols getting caught with, like, fucking noses full of cocaine. And arms full of meth. I mean, heroin. Fuck! Always do that. Always fucking do that. Ugh, I'm an idiot. No, they're done. They're like, no, we're done. We're just doing cocaine back here, it's fine. Seriously, why are they bringing Tay? Just leave them in the hot car, it's fine. They'll just melt. Like, why are they even bothering to bring Tay? Like, unless you're gonna play volleyball with her head. Also, the bandages around her neck and head, like, can't you just use some staples? Something to keep it on? Jesus Christ, it's worse than I thought. It's worse than I thought. So they controlled that bit. Oh, what was this fucking animated in Miku Miku Dance? What the fuck? I have decided I want to die. Fucking Christ. And they're lip syncing. Oh my god, do not give it more angles. Do not give it more angles, for fuck's sake. It's bad enough in the fucking forward-facing shots. Like, Jesus. And they're eating shit. Hey mate, why is your dance number bad CG? God, I thought it was gonna be bad when I saw the fucking, like, next time on Dragon Ball Z, but I didn't think it was gonna be that bad. Seriously, I don't even... I don't even have anything to say. Like, it's just bad. It looks stiff. It's shit. It doesn't match... It doesn't match what's going on, like, around it. It stands out like a sore fucking thumb. She should have just broke out with a sick-ass rap number. That should be... If they're not gonna go with the zombie gimmick, they should go with a fucking... They should go with a hybrid genre. Mix rap with pop music. Also, this song is shit. This song is shit. Like, I'm sorry, like... Like, the tune's alright, but... The song is absolute shite. So they can animate the dance moves, because that little kid's doing it. Seriously, how much money did animating this in Miku Miku Dance save? Was it worth it? Was it worth it? I don't think it was. Moshi Moshi, Saga Police. What's that? Someone's dancing in the streets, and they're using bad CG to do it! We'll be right there, we're sending the fucking paddy wagon and the SWAT team!
Nice lady, why do you smell like rotting flesh? And gasoline? And why do you look like that horrible criminal lady that was on FBI's Most Wanted last night?
Is there one fucking cop? Does Saga just have one fucking cop? For real? Like, is there just a singular fucking cop? Did anybody get the license of that hearse? CG bollards also.
Man, we made a mistake. Should've let those fuckers fucking drown.
Oh my fucking god. Also, if they can disguise the bandages on the other ones, why can't they disguise the bandages on fucking Tay? For real, like, Junko and I have, like, fucking bandages on their fucking faces, and fucking... Oh, sorry, like, I don't know which one is it. Is Junko the black-haired one, or is Junko the white-haired one? Fake it till you make it. So did Saki die to a fucking knife fight? Like, she got beheaded. Sakura, like, got hit by a truck. I imagine Tay probably lost her head somehow. Like, did fucking one of them get set on fire and the other one gets fed into a wood chipper? Like, what are these wounds? Oh, boy. Definite downgrade from episode 2. Massive downgrade from episode 1. Oh, she was in the idol group that Sakura was watching in the first episode. Before she got hit by the truck. Neat. That name is still awful. They should have kept Death Musume. Death Musume was the hypest name. Ugh. Oh, so they're just jumping right to the hot spring episode. Okay, I know they're not gonna do this, but I feel like bringing zombies to a hot spring is probably the worst possible idea. Like, you guys know what happens to corpses when they get submerged in water, right? Like, there's a reason in, like, zombie video games, you usually have a zombie that is, especially if you're in like an area where there's lots of water, you usually wind up having a monster that's got a name kind of like Bloater or something like that. It's because when corpses are left in water for long periods of time, or even just a decent period of time, they tend to absorb the water and swell up, and then pop like balloons at the first impact. Ugh. So, I definitely feel like we are already on a downward trend. And I feel like it's because the first episode was so strong. The first episode was really, really strong, and it embraced the gimmick. The second one, not so much, but that one had that really cool rap number, and it felt like, okay, alright, we've got it here. We're going around, we've got interpersonal drama, we're doing it. And you had, like, there's also this idea of an idol show, but they're zombies and they do metal and rap. That's pretty hype. I don't know about you, but that's pretty hype. Way more hype than boring-ass generic J-pop. Like, for real. I don't understand the appeal. I don't. But, God, where do I start with this one? Like, the start of this episode, it started off alright, alright? The opening of the episode started off alright. We've got the idea where they're trying to set up their next show. They're doing it. They're getting in there. Like, you got the drama between, with Junko and I and the rest of them, and they're all being like, hey, yo, like, no, we gotta do idol things. And they're like, no, I don't want to be an idol. You can sod off. And you got them picking their name. Now, the picking of the name, and they were going, and you go, like, Lily had, like, Lily with cute magic and all that, and you've got, like, everything, and then they can't decide, so they settle on the sneeze sound. That's cute, but they had a good name to start with, like, and honestly, doesn't it seem a bit too late to start changing up the name? I feel like Death Musume was probably the strongest name they've had, but fair enough. Everyone coming together and being like, yeah, even though we're zombies, we can work together, we can do this right if we practice hard enough. That's really cool, and that's really endearing, and that shows that they want to change and they want to get better. That's fun, you need that in a show like this. I don't know so much about idol anime, because I don't usually watch idol stuff, but in like, this sort of genre, which I think is basically just like, oh god, like, basically like almost a sports kind of thing. Like, there's a lot of parallels between sports shows, like, or sports movies, and shows about bands, which is really actually an interesting parallel. And, like, you have the thing where, like, you've got, like, everyone, they're trying to pick a team leader, everyone's got their issues with their interpersonal drama, you got the people who don't really want to be on the team, but they have to. You got, like, the main staples of what you're doing. You've got it. It's there. But unlike a sports show or a sports anime, this is... Oh, pardon me. This involves music, which means you need to have, if you're going to have musical numbers, you need to have musical numbers that are actually interesting, look good, and actually grab attention. That was... Okay, hang on. Where does this start? This starts... This starts at 1611, and it goes until... 1947, basically. So, that maybe a little... Okay, actually, 1937. Now, yeah, so we've got almost 3.5 minutes, almost, of just awful, lifeless, boneless Miku Miku dance numbers. If I wanted to watch 3 minutes of lifeless puppets dancing to generic J-pop, I'd type in Sans Undertale Miku Miku dance, and I would just play that. You know what I mean? Like, that's all that was. In fact, I'm pretty sure if this was made in Miku Miku dance, it might even look better than that. Because Miku Miku dance at least lets you use, like, filters and special effects and import things. I messed around with it a little bit in the past, just like for a meme, but like I don't know everything it does. But like Miku Miku dance at least is a little bit more sophisticated than what we fucking got there. Like, and I'm a little bit irritated that we just started off so strong, and this is where we are now. And I know I promised I'd say, like, no, I'm gonna try and keep the swearing to the minimum, but that made me use the F word. Oh no. Demonetized. Oh god. But just but why though? Like, you had it. It was strong, you had a good gimmick, and you squandered the gimmick. This is no longer a zombie show about zombies trying to become idols. This is an idol show about idols becoming idols, but the idols just happen to be zombies. And seeing as the challenges that it doesn't seem like they're going with the challenges that would come with being undead. Like, there's no issue with smell. There's no issue with limbs decaying. There's no... we seeing as they've got a Hot Springs episode next time, there's no issue with being waterlogged. Like, Tay is still trying to eat people. Like, the only reason Tay didn't bite anyone there, I think, is because they shoved her mouthful of squid before they went on. Like... Like, I just really, really, really do not want this show to just squander what it does. Because I just got done with slime. For God's sake. Like, there's a guy at my work who likes slime. Yeah, who likes slime. And I asked him about this, or if he watched this one. He's like, oh yeah, I watched a little bit of it. And I'm like, did you like it? And he's like, no. I'm like, okay, why? And he's like, why? It's because it wastes the premise. And that's a guy who enjoyed slime. Of something that wasted the premise 10 times harder. So that's not... That's not a good sign. That's not a good sign. Like, I don't know, like how? Because I said, like, hey, without spoiling it. But I really hope that he's wrong. I mean, he likes slime, so there's a good chance he might just be wrong. But... Ugh. Ooh, boy, like, I just don't know. I just don't know. I mean, like I said before, like, this is gonna get at least the 4-episode test. And if it fails the 4-episode test, but I'm still interested in it, then maybe I'll take it a bit further. Because this one, unlike Slime, I think is only, like, what, like 12 episodes? I don't know how long that show is, but... if it keeps, like, wasting the premise, then this is going to be something that gets cut off way quicker than Slime does. And that disappoints me, because apparently, like, people really, really love this show. And just... Maybe it's because the people who like this show just like generic idol anime, but I don't. I don't. I hate idol culture. And I thought this was going to be something that actually deconstructed it. Hence, you know, that with them being zombies. Because zombies, essentially, in most media, have no free will and are bound to their necromancer. The same way idols don't have free will and are bound to their agents. Like... I thought that was going to be the joke. Really does not seem like that's the joke. But there you go. But I don't know, dude. Just anyway, let me know what you think down there in the comments, whether you agree with me, disagree with me, or you want to bring up something that I've left out, because that's probably happened, let's be honest. yeah, just let me know in the comments. Like, would you when you're watching like stuff like this, would you rather see like with deconstructions of genres, or would you rather see that genre played straight with a twist? Because I love deconstruction. Honestly, some of like my favorite anime are deconstructions of things, like Madoka Magica. It's a deconstruction of Mahou Shoujo. Overlord is kind of like a deconstruction of isekai in that, like, no, you're not the hero, you're literally the villain. Same with Shield Hero, except he actually is a hero, he's just treated like a villain, and the villain is the people who summoned him in the first place. Like, you know, just along those lines. Like, I love deconstructions, but playing something like an idol show straight, you can't do that. Like, you could play a shonen straight 110%, and you'd get a good show, because shonens, inherently, you have to be creative while following the shonen formula. You just have to. It's how you get things like Naruto, which is garbage, yeah, but follows the shonen formula exactly, and then you have My Hero Academia, which follows the exact same formula to the exact same amount, and yet it's one of my favorite mangas currently ongoing. It is one of the few mangas I actually read. Figure that one out. Yeah, let me know what you think. Let me know what you think about that down in the comments. Anyway, as always, I am Nozz. Remember to like, comment, favorite, subscribe, share on social media, tell your friends, and hit that little share button so you get more eyeballs on this, because oh boy, it helps a bunch. And if you want to help the channel in a monetary fashion, you can always support me on Patreon, link down there in the description, along with a link to my special to my special Discord for everybody that watches my videos, with the special patrons-only channel on that Discord. And in that patrons-only channel, you can recommend things to be Let's Played, reacted to, live-streamed, and all that good stuff. Oh boy. But even if you don't become a patron, go ahead and join the Discord, because it's a bunch of fun. It's a bunch of fun. You're just missing out on like one channel. It's great. And also, you got a special patrons-only movie night. I keep saying special. I'm sorry. It's like getting really late for me. I left recording this like way too late in the day. Oh boy, DMC is a good game. Yeah, we got our patrons only movie night. That should be happening at the end of this week, either Friday or Saturday. I haven't decided yet because I'm looking to move house still, and I've got some places to look at. So, yeet. And then yeah, we watch movies, we watch some anime, play some video games, just kind of the big patron hangout day, and it's a ton of fun. My favorite time of the month. Anyway, I'll see you in the next video, but most importantly, Bob, become a trash mammal today, and I will see you around.